Tonight, we're not just talking about numbers on a bill. We're talking about the electricity that powers our lives and our economy. Which Indian state truly pays the most for power in 2025? We'll break down the numbers, expose the realities, and demand answers. Let's begin the investigation. In Delhi, electricity seems affordable, sometimes even free for low users thanks to heavy subsidies, but cross a certain usage threshold and rates skyrocket, penalizing higher consumption. Is this sustainable or just a populist fix? The model keeps bills low for many, but strains the system and raises questions about long-term viability. Are these subsidies crippling Delhi's discoms and stalling infrastructure upgrades? Delhi's approach is bold, but the debate over its fairness and future is far from settled. In Maharashtra, consumers face some of India's highest tariffs, largely due to an outdated reliance on coal and massive distribution losses. These inefficiencies and thefts mean honest citizens and industries pay more, making them less competitive and causing financial stress for families. While there's talk of renewables, the reality in 2025 is grim. People pay a premium for a legacy of inefficiency. Maharashtra's power crisis demands urgent reform. Gujarat's model is different, less about subsidies, more about financial stability and renewables. Early investments in solar and wind have stabilized costs and reduced fossil fuel dependency. Critics say industry gets priority, but Gujarat's proactive approach offers a lesson. Long-term vision, not short-term populism, is key to sustainable power. The state's strategy is shaping a more reliable and affordable future. Uttar Pradesh's tariffs reflect its deep urban-rural divide. Rural households pay less, urban users pay more. Targeted subsidies help the poorest, but urban families and businesses shoulder higher costs, fueling debate over cross-subsidies. The state faces huge challenges: upgrading infrastructure, curbing theft, and balancing social obligations with financial health. The choices made here will impact millions. Bihar keeps tariffs low, especially for the poor, but reliability remains a major issue. Despite electrification drives, frequent outages and weak infrastructure mean cheap power isn't always available when needed. Bihar's journey shows that access is about more than price. It's about dependable supply. Haryana, despite its prosperity and proximity to Delhi, has high tariffs, especially for urban consumers. The lack of deep subsidies, reliance on thermal power, and cross-subsidization for agriculture drive up costs. However, investments in solar energy offer hope for lower prices in the future. Haryana stands at a crossroads between high present costs and a cleaner, cheaper tomorrow. Tamil Nadu keeps domestic tariffs moderate through careful regulation and a strong push for energy efficiency. The state leads in wind and solar, which helps insulate it from coal price shocks. Demand-side management and renewables keep costs stable and supply reliable. Tamil Nadu's balanced approach is a model for other industrialized states. In Punjab, free or subsidized power for farmers is a political necessity, but it distorts the power economy. Urban and industrial users pay more to cover the gap, making industry less competitive and utilities financially strained. The current cross-subsidy model is unsustainable. Punjab urgently needs targeted reforms to balance support for agriculture with economic growth. Rajasthan provides subsidized power to the poor and farmers, but heavy users pay much more. The state's solar revolution, vast parks like Badla, are transforming its energy landscape, reducing coal dependency and promising lower costs. The divide between subsidized and non-subsidized users remains, but solar is changing the game. Rajasthan is proof that renewables can reshape a state's destiny. Across India, each state faces unique power challenges. Kerala relies on hydro but faces price pressure in dry years. Andhra Pradesh pushes renewables and renegotiates contracts. Assam struggles with losses in tough terrain. Madhya Pradesh balances coal and renewables with targeted subsidies. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Each state's approach adds complexity to India's power puzzle. The diversity of models shows the need for tailored, transparent reforms. So, who pays the most for power? There's no single answer. Tariffs are shaped by energy sources, subsidies, and policy choices. For consumers, it's about value and accountability. For policymakers, it's about learning from what works. The future lies in renewables, smart grids, and transparent reforms. If we embrace these changes, we can build a fairer, more sustainable energy future. The debate isn't over, it's just begun.